Charter Local Edition. Brett Pomerance here in the Long Beach area today. We are joined by none other than Ali Taj. He is everywhere. He is Mayor Pro Tem of the city of Artesia, a mighty city. It's a grand total of 1.62 square miles, 21,000 residents. Yet you pack a punch. You pack a real punch at Artesia. Tell us about the city and its remarkable international flavor.
Well, I can go on for hours because city of Artesia, just like you said, it's a small city, but it has communities like Portuguese community.
Right.
It has Indian Americans. It has African Americans. It has Asian, and which is Filipino American. And so I can go on about telling about the diversity that we have, but we also hold a International Diversity Festival.
Right, which is exciting,
yes,
and it's in the autumn, and hopefully we'll get to attend it. But what I'd like to do is ask you about the Pioneer International Promenade, because that is playing into the excitement that is surrounding the international flavor of your city.
That's correct. International Promenade, or Pioneer Boulevard, you know, it is a three-phase project, which is pedestrian friendly, brings in people from not just city of Artesia that is diverse, but across the Los Angeles County. And eventually, what is going to happen is that, you know, Los Angeles County is going to go towards pedestrian friendly, bicycle friendly, pedestrian friendly, and taking
Artesia's
cars
already there.
Artesia is way ahead.
But let me ask you about this, because like you said, it's a three-phase project, and you're installing benches, bike racks, decorative lighting, signage, shade canopy, wider sidewalks. You finished 2 out of 3 phases. My question is, how? How have you done this? Well, I mean, these are tough, better economic times, but redevelopment's gone. I don't think you're an enterprise zone. How did you do all this?
So just kind of backing up,
please.
Yes, it was. Some of it was redevelopment money that was given to us, and we had it. So we used that piece.
Got it.
We put some money of ours, public-private P3. So it's a combination of everything, but more so came from that.
So my question becomes then: you have one more phase.
Yes.
You don't have redevelopment, although maybe it will come back. You never know.
Yes.
How are you planning to take us into phase 3 when there aren't those economic tools?
So as we talked even earlier, economically, Artesia has become very sound over these years. So people are looking at Artesia as a place where they can invest their dollars. So we are inviting certain people to come and invest and complete that phase by investing into the restaurants, investing into the wine bars, and so on and so forth. So that phase 3 will be completed. We are almost about done to make some decisions where, you know, this all be done by the end of the year.
How have you been able to achieve such financial stability when many cities, even around you, have struggled?
You know, that's a great question, and this is a combination of having a united council vision, and it's a combination of also saving money, and also a combination of getting those contracts negotiated well, prudently, from council standpoint, from staff standpoint. So it's a combination of all that. Now, in 2007 and 2008, yes, we all were hit.
Right.
We had to lay off people, all that kind of stuff. But the good news is Artesia is really up and up at this time. The good news is that we've been able to hire people back. The good news is that we've been able to balance the budget. The best news is we have a reserve, which is more than for 1 year, which we did not have. That allows us to go back to all the rating agencies like Moody's, Fitch, and get our bond rating up.
And why is that important?
That is so important. Just like, you know, if I have a good credit card, a credit score, I can go out and get credit. So it is very important to have that for city of Artesia.
You talked earlier, sir, about the linkages within Los Angeles County and really the entire region.
Yes.
And Artesia is on the brink of a really exciting connection. It's known as Eco Rapid Transit, formerly known as the Orange Line Development Authority. take us back, explain it. I wasn't ultra familiar with this, so I'd really like to understand, what is Eco Rapid Transit?
So formerly known as Orange Line, and now Eco Rapid. The work has been there for almost 12 years, and that has been in development stage. Now is time where it's going to be actually on the ground. It's a 40-mile long mass transit rail system.
It's a rail system, it's not a bus.
It's a rail system all the way from Bob Hope Airport.
In Burbank.
In Burbank. And the end is to Union Station. It connects 12 cities from Union Station down to city of Artesia. And part of it is bus, but also it's a rail system as well. So it's a combination of that. At the same time, Artesia gets benefit by having the stop station over time.
This is huge.
It's absolutely huge, not only for Artesia, but for all those cities, which are 12 cities, which are Southeast LA cities. It provides the economic activity that is much needed. It provides all the jobs that are needed, all that stuff that is needed for Southeast LA cities.
So where are we at this point as it relates to the Eco Rapid Transit? Or there are some stops already and we're looking towards an extension beyond Union Station? Give us a sense.
So at this point, you know, we are at a point where we will be in 2021 able to do a groundbreaking, which is very close when we look at the whole bigger scheme of things.
2011 was just here, so
exactly.
2021 is
we are
tomorrow.
very close. So so this will all start hopefully by that time, and you know the ridership almost about 70,000 people a day.
And so funding is coming from Measure R, passed in 2008.
And now Measure M.
Now Measure M presumably will pass, who knows, I shouldn't say it that way, but presumably in 2016. And so, look, it's undeniable, sir, that the east side of Los Angeles has been transformed by the Gold Line. The San Gabriel Valley has been transformed by the Gold Line. It's undeniable that the west side of Los Angeles has been transformed by the Expo line.
Right.
How will this line transform the southeast cities of Los Angeles County?
See, this is very important for southeast Los Angeles County. Like I said, it brings the much needed economic activity. It is really very important when it comes to Measure R and now Measure M. The funding will come through that. And quite frankly, this is a very important project, not just for Artesia.
Right.
It is for the entire Southeast, and the voting bloc is about 60% who will actually benefit from this.
And my question becomes, so much of the benefit of a rail station is the catalytic consequences that can occur around it.
Yes. And
you know, smart cities, smart businesses recognize that 2021 is just 5 years away.
Yes.
And so is Artesia, are you working with private entities, public entities to try to get ready so that once the station opens, there is the dry cleaners that should be there, there is the coffee shop that should be there, there is the bookstore, whatever it is, that will help to build the community around the station?
Great question, and we just talked about that Artesia International Promenade.
Right.
So
it's right there already?
So that is where it is. It is that International Promenade. We're already working the third phase. We're going to be completing hopefully by next year. And when all this happens, those coffee shops that we're talking about, those high-end restaurants, they're all going to be there, and we're making it pedestrian friendly so people can walk to that station and enjoy the ambience and everything. So.
He is Ali Taj. He is the Mayor Pro Tem of the city of Artesia. My name is Brad Pomerance. This is Charter Local Edition.